Hello everyone, I am your shield. Welcome back to new video on my channel. Today we are back with a new guide of whiteout survival. In today's video, I am going to clear your one confusion. Lot of people ask me a question, what is better, training or promotion? What we should normally do? So in today's video, I will try to give you some solution of this problem. Let's jump in our video. What is the promotion? If you go to any camp and if you have any low level troops, you can click on this yellow arrow button you see here. If you click on this, you can promote them to your max level troops. Look, I am making this video right now because I can give you some proper example. Look, I had some T10 troops. I mean, lot of troops are T10, but now I have T11 troops. Now the question is what I should do at this moment. Should I start promoting all my old T10 to T11? Should I promote them or should I start making some new T11 troops? Should I start training some new Helios troops? What should I do? Normally, you can also face the question with other low level troops. Suppose, look, I have this level 5 troops. So what should I do? Should I promote them to my maximum possible level troops? You guys can have this question. Now I will try to give you some proper solution. Look, if you have some low level troops in your city, the problem is your defense will be weak. Always try to give your all troops to max level. If you have any old level troops, old low level troops in your city, try to promote them to your max possible level. But there is one trick. You should not do that thing in normal time. You should do that thing only during some big events. Why? Let's see why I am telling it. First, I will promote some of my troops. Okay, first I will train some of my troops. I will try to show you some proper example. For doing this, I will go to the growth. I will take this training capacity. This thing is not very good for free to play, but during any events, you can do that. I will take this thing. It will active for 2 hours and you can already see the effect what is written here. 200% capacity. So let's get the Ministry of Education. That thing can help us. Okay, there is already a big queue. I cannot show you this thing properly. Anyway, first I will train some of my Helios troops. I will check how much point I get in the event. Look carefully, I have 0 point right now in this event. Let's train some Helios troops. It will take long time, but I will do it for this video. I trained them. Let's see how much point I got. You can clearly see how much point I got. Remember that number, 288225. This much point I got by training my Helios troops directly. Now I will promote some of my old troops and let's see how much point I get this time. Now I will click on the T10 and I will click on the promotion. You see that is a lot of number, but I have to do this thing. Let's do it right now. I just promote a bunch of old level troops. Now see how much point I got. You can just subtract the score to understand how much point I got this time. I will just calculate this thing. 658,800 and subtracting 28822. It was 225, right? So if I do the calculation, it will be like the answer is 370575. So when I did the promotion, I got more point. Actually, promotion does not give you more point than training, but we think we are getting more point for the promotion. The reason is when we are promoting a bunch of troops together. You see, already see, when we are training a very less number of troops, but when we are promoting a bunch of troops, that is getting promoted. That's why we think we are getting more point for the promotion. But anyway, promotion is very good thing during the events. Normally, when you have low level troops, I say keep the low level troops in your city. You know what is the bad thing will happen if you keep low level troops in your city? I just told you, your defense will be weak. If you have mixed level troops, some high level troops, some low level troops in your city, you cannot fight any big battle properly and you can lose some of your troops. Some of them can get injured. Also, there is some problem. Your low level troops can capture the infirmary fast. It can happen. And if your low level troops capture this place, your high level troops may not get place here and they can die. It is possible. That is the main problem if you keep low level troops in your city. But just keep them for 2 weeks or 1 week because the SVS or King of Icefield, they come in alternate weeks. Just wait for those events. During these events, you can get the task for training. Promotion also give you point. You can just clearly see here how much point you are getting from promotion. So just hold your troops for 1 or 2 weeks, and during these events, promote them. You are going to get lot of points for the promotion. Look carefully, I'm telling again, normally promotion does not give more point than training. They are almost similar points, because you can clearly see this thing here. Points earned from promotion are difference in points between training troops of the corresponding level. Still, we think we get more point for the promotion, because at a time we are training, we are promoting lot of troops. So let's do this thing right now for this video. How much point I can get in this event. You should do this type thing during only big events. I can also do this one right now. Let's do it. And one more here. For this video, I'm just showing you example. And if you have lot of speed up saved, you can do this thing during the events. It will really help you. You already see how much point I am getting in this event. So for this video, I am going to use all of my speed up, and I will show you guys how much point I get at the end of this event. So let's burn all of my speed up. This is actually a good use. Remember this thing, don't promote your troops other than these big events. Look, when the event will end, everything will be normal, right? That moment, I will not promote any of my T10. Again, I will start training my T11. And as soon as King of Icefield or SBS any event come, I will switch back to this T10 and I will start promoting them. That is the simple thing I want to tell you guys. Promotion and training both are good. Outside event you should do training, inside event you should do promotion. Okay, I have got a bunch of points and I have also wasted all of my speed up. That is not actually waste, that is actually a good thing. Most of my speed ups are already used, you can see here. Probably I have no more speed up left right now. Yeah, that is all I did today. And that gave me some good ranking. But during this training day of any big events, keep doing this type thing. Keep promoting your troops. Save your troops all the time. If you have low level troops, you can get low level troops from this lighthouse mission. There are some lighthouse missions that give you some very low level troops. Let me show you if anything appear here. Okay, this thing you can see. These are some low level troops. It always come. It does not matter how long you are playing the game. Even after playing the game for 2 years or 3 years, you will still get these low level troops here in this mission. Just claim them and save them all the time. And every 1 week or 2 weeks, you are getting some big event. Then promote them. Look, I have some low level Lancer also here. You can see that. I will use that right now. And also I have some of them here. I can also promote them. And that can give me some good amount of point. I still have some low level troops, so I think I can do one more round here. Yeah, done. But still it is difficult to beat some big players in this type of event. Anyway, you guys have confusion from a long time what is better, training or promotion. Listen carefully. Training is good outside any event, but don't do this type of thing. Some people do a big mistake. Outside event they train some low level troops even though they have some high level troops. Look, some people do. Suppose he has T10, but he is not training T10. He is supposed training T4 or T5, and during any events he is promoting them to T10. That is bad thing. Don't do that. If you already have T10, train them. And if you get some other low level troops from some other events, save them for some big events. Remember this thing in your mind. Inside event, do the promotion. Outside event, do the training. In today's video, I tried to clear some of your doubt. If you still have some problem, if you still have some question, you can write down in the comment or you can ask me in the Discord. That is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching and bye bye.